It's Strictly Football Podcast, the ultimate Botswana's #1 football value chain conversations platform.
And we're just going to score in the first 10 minutes and then we shut the back door. Senegal going to Wankayo. Because listen, we are unpredictable to Senegal.
I don't think they have Messi, bro. I think Senegal
is going to come to us. To them, we're blank page.
4 points.
We're getting 4 points. No, Butzile's biggest letdown is not from the national team per se. It's from his club. Because Butzile hasn't really been a prominent figure. We haven't really seen much of him in Orapa colors this season. We've seen him bits and pieces there. And honestly, when he started featuring a lot more, it was towards the tail end of the season. I think towards middle.
But my argument against, he was called up when he was not playing in other games.
You can't have Cabello not depending on anything. Even
it's equally brilliant.
Even if our qualification is on the line, I'll play Cabello. He'll do the job. Yeah. But I think it would be kind of a disservice to him to go to 2 AFCONs and come back without an appearance. I would give him 1 game. Yeah.
But also, guys, we are not doing Cabello a favor, okay? We are not there to do him a favor.
Yeah.
Guys, Cabello's been brilliant. Even this season, look at the number of clean sheets he has. Look at the number of games he's decided for rollers. Whether it ends up as a draw or as a clean sheet, as a win.
Yeah, baka majita ka dikok. Let's get it down to get khansang gok. Hey, ntwe locally, mara standard internationally. Hey. Say sakati taba tsa football, out taba tsa mabala, le bafetu bare. Say sakati taba tsa football.
Welcome to another episode of the Strictly Football Podcast. Obviously, I'm with my jitas. YAMA, I see security systems. Bafana Wanderers. Oh, easy going, obviously, as well. Easy going. Shout out to Easy Going Man. Has been doing some good rounds, doing some good match out there. Gents, welcome to another episode. Episode 26.
Not 27.
No, 26.
What's happening with my account?
26, 27? Okay, I don't know. Welcome to another episode of the Strictly Football Podcast.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But it's been a span since we were here, but yeah, we are here again to talk everything football. So I'm excited.
Oh.
Yeah, what is them?
Oh, okay.
We are inching closer and closer, but we are happy to be here again and talk football as usual.
Oh, this is the first episode in December.
Yeah.
I think so, because we've been busy out there.
We've been busy.
So maybe a recap, ne? 2 important elements of not too many elements of recapping. Starting with maybe Morupule. We went to Palape, got an invite. Shout out to Rapula. Shout out to Shamendingalo, gave us an invite to come to witness Morupule ko Palape against Suwa. The Black Card Derby, as we always call it.
Yes.
How was it?
It was exciting. It was a beautiful day, rainy day. We went through the community of Palape. They were excited to see us. We visited the academy and everything. So generally, I think it was a very successful day on the field of play and outside of the field of play.
Yeah. Your highlight on the Palape trip?
My highlight would be the kids. The academy kids. And we owe it to them to go back there and give back one way or the other. To one of the academy.
We did make a promise.
Yeah, we did make a promise that we need to fulfill.
Okay. Talking about going back, we are heading to Francistown this weekend for the Morupule Charity Spectacular. They've called us again to say, guys, we have something amazing. We're with Mamelodi Sundowns, we're with Traffic, we're with Suwa.
Yes.
It's a day fully packed with football and all those goodies. Your take?
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting day. I think bringing Sundowns is not a South African giant, it's an African giant. So whenever it lands in the country, there's a buzz about football is there. I think Murupule is communicating something. Or there's a football project called Murupule, but also a community project because it's a charity spectacular. So that means simply from there they'll be giving back. So I'm excited to see them take on Murupule, honestly. I think to see them take on Sundowns, I think it's going to be a very spectacular day tomorrow. Yeah.
It's in the city of Francistown, man, the city of precious things.
Yeah, it's in Ghetto, and we did have a conversation with the mayor of Francistown some months back. Yeah, I think Francistown is doing a lot of things. They are hosting not just local football, but international football as well. Because right now we are taking Sundowns. Matt just alluded, they are an African giant. And you saw what they brought all the A-stars, except the guys over in AFCON. You understand? So you have the Portuguese stars, Bo Miguel Reis, Bruno Santos, you have Temba Zwane, Ikram Reyners. They have 2 games tomorrow. So all these guys will be paraded Go Ghetto. I think for a client, your Go Ghetto is a very good thing. For the team it's Arona, State Seminole Sundowns is a very good thing. They can gauge themselves in terms of level. For Sundowns as well, because they're on a break as well. It's a very good thing. I think it's a win-win for all parties involved. So then nothing what I can say is let's go all out, really defend it, really consumer as a football, let's go all out, good Ghetto, repent the Ghetto. All colors. The clubs are on. Bafana Bafana, so Flamingo say traffic is their home turf, so they need to be seen and heard.
Matt, it wouldn't be strictly football podcast if we're not talking about the value chain of it.
Yes.
Sundowns, they have more than 68 kind of stuff and players that came in. That's a good number. Hotels,
that's a huge
commercial
number.
aspect of things.
Yeah, that's a huge number. Sundowns bringing a delegation of 68. It's a big number. That says the hotels are fully packed. So that's a good injection into the local economy. I think those guys were Sundowns, they are well paid. They will buy here and there. I think even the consumers remember holiday, Banabadi tertiary schools are closed. Some companies so a lot of people have traveled up north. Babangwe, they're leaving from this side just to go have a good time. Remember, it's festive mood. So I'm thinking the local economy tomorrow should be buzzing. So I think we can just appeal to the business community of Francistown or a taxi, make sure I touch tonight, make sure it's clean, it's fueled, it's a mass in the Howlem Masa Payule, make sure Howlem thing, clean, now you look smart and neat and the fridging sharp. Everything is there because the one thing that you can do is miss an opportunity like this, especially given that it's been a tough year. So I think in terms of the business community, we'll make a lot of money. But the money is there for the taking. It's up to each and every trader, whether it's a taxi, drinks, whatever they're selling, whatever they're trading it's going to be buzzing to make sure that they're ready to deliver and they deliver at their best. So that Sundowns goes back and whoever is there goes back home saying, we had a great time. Shout out
to Murupule men for hosting Sundowns and not doing it alone, ensuring that they invite their other brother or sister teams like Yoneta Fiki, like Ibonebosua. That's a very good kind of camaraderie between the teams and the spirit that of togetherness. I mean, I'm looking forward to see Kambazani. That's it. That's the guy I'm looking forward to see.
I think everybody wants to see Shikaba.
Okay. You didn't see Ndebele last time. Is it gonna be here?
He's gonna be playing,
You were so worried, Maloba.
Ndebele wasn't there the last time we went to William. We expect to see him fit and fine tomorrow. Domingo Chisele should be there. Ramutsweidi, Darren Mansuba. No, should be
It's gonna be a day. Shout out to Murupule man and see you tomorrow morning. Not only Murupule, Center Chiefs, Township Rollers, Gaps United, Bafana Bafana Extension Gunners heard something as well. Hotel 430 tournament. When I say this, obviously they can't say anything. I'm gonna tell you what happened on weekend. Township Rollers, Bafana United, Muchidi Center Chiefs, Extension Gunners also had something in the past weekend through their sponsor or their partner, Hotel 430. They had a charity tournament as well. I'm going to tell you why this guy's faces become so pale now when I'm talking about that. I don't know if they're gonna guess who was not at work. Around when morning when or you were in South Africa, you went on another assignment, which you will talk about. I don't know. Should this man talk about how Parasutu on the weekend as well? Was he getting married?
It was important.
What was going on?
What are excuse?
No, I think it was an important occasion.
Nah, more fool.
More awful, but
That's not I leave it though.
Yeah.
What play the guy?
I went AWOL. I mean, in football, AWOL is a very common term, but it was for a greater cause. You know, my brother was graduating.
Shout out to him.
Big up to him. So
Good one.
yeah. So I think that's what we were doing, celebrating drinks. You know, we must celebrate every win.
Yeah.
We shouldn't let any win go uncelebrated. So yeah, Owen.
Let's talk about South Africa. Let's talk about for the first.
South Africa.
Yeah. Before for that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Banna bang twinile another assignment. Yeah. Because re na le botsalano le batho ba seni ba rona.
100%.
Yeah, as sports
Always.
people.
Yeah.
So the Kali knockout final. It was between it was between Orlando Pirates and Marumo Gallants. Hey, Pirates immediately victorious after extra time 1-0. Bulaga Relemo Fuking. And overall, it wasn't a very spectacular game to say the least, but I think on my end it was to be expected because there was, remember Hugo Brussel Nason Nansa, his squad in Bafana Bafana, and 9 of those were Orlando Pirates players.
Yeah. You actually spoke about the worry you had.
I felt like they were not gonna go all out like we always see them, because you wanna avoid injuries and whatnot, because we have AFCON. And I thought Marumo Galanze pushes, but ultimately the quality of Pirates came through. And I managed to see a few people, Bovaldez, Zbuvila guys, Arweta Barago Podi and Lipa.
Awesome. Shout out to him, man. We're waiting.
Yeah, but other than that, I think it was a good, fruitful trip. Yeah.
Shout out, man. I did go and watch the 4:30 spectacular, even though I missed at least one of the matches. Shout out to the teams for giving youngsters a lot of chances, man. And the boys were crazy. They were playing good football. My highlight, there's a kid from GU, Aparajisi, brilliant kid. Not Umpili. I know there's another kid called Umpili, Aparajisi. There is another kid.
Okay.
A 15-year-old kid.
I don't know.
The left footer.
Yeah. The boy is brilliant. I hope that the last part of the season, I don't know if they're going to promote him or but it's quite brilliant.
Yeah, I heard he had a great game.
Also, Center Chiefs had a kid, Kene Moarabi. Moarabi was also brilliant. I spoke to him also on the one-on-one. I spoke to him also on our one-on-ones. Boy still got a chance as well after maybe for so long as Asamiki. Came in brilliantly in the both games. I will interview. I think the only problem that was there mainly, everybody felt like the tournament was rushed. Maybe rushed in the purpose that the marketing aspect of it was not really out there. Because in terms of spectacle, there could be more people. We're not that many, or
especially,
the expected numbers.
Especially for those teams. You could have more people.
And also, in the game, I don't think I saw the awards. I don't know if there was any arrangement, because Haraira press conference, maybe they had some arrangements. Even now, I don't know in terms of the financials. That's why maybe people think it was rushed. A lot of things were missing. But trust me, it's something that they should look into and bring it again and again and again. It's kind of a gap stopper kind of thing. It should be something they do probably couple of seasons.
Next season.
So shout out to the organizers, man. They gave us a weekend anyway. We move on to what? When are we going to talk about AFCON? Can it's an AFCON season?
We should move on to AFCON, I think.
I mean, it's AFCON now.
It's AFCON season.
Yeah, it's AFCON season. I mean, what else is there?
So line up the final squad.
Okay.
The Canada was the final
It's just the final squad. There's no final.
Then the final. No, there's final.
No, Cresta near the final because we had another final.
Okay, fine.
The preliminary that was final.
Okay, let's talk about the ones that are going for AFCON.
The ones who are into
Because we are not at Cresta. I want to tell you it's reaction.
He was not
He's
there.
never there.
You are making it seem like I miss these things.
Guys, no, he's a team.
Okay.
So, Squad Saba, I'm with him. I'm with that fact checker there.
Pass, man.
I saw their reactions.
Okay.
And I'm not going to talk about they'll talk about. So, Squad Saba at the final.
No, the thing is, cool. Now I saw the squad.
Yeah.
We put out 32 players plus 4.
Yeah.
I got into the CAF website.
Yeah.
I see all the CAF area 23 plus 4. Up to 4.
Yeah.
Again. Which is like 27.
Yeah.
But now you do 32 plus. So I'm like, can't you learn 23 never pick the goal like 32 or what?
No.
That never went left final because it didn't make sense to me. You can never have so many players.
No, but I think it was clarified
By Coach Piro.
By Coach Piro that the squad was going to be trimmed down to 32, then it will be trimmed down.
No, his argument is that why did you say final?
Clarified way.
Clarified. I get
And but when we did interview,
when we did interview,
You're talking about when we did with Piro in Santa Chief's game. Now I'm talking about Zebras thing. It was there.
It was
Piro was there. Coach Ushe was
No,
there.
they did
Coach
say they were going to
was
cut to
there.
32,
There.
and then eventually they'll go to 26.
My head. Can I
No, we all knew that was
The
the
thing is,
campaign.
this-
We're never going to take 32
The thing
players.
is,
It's argumentary. And why then do you portray it as final while you know
because
you're
even
going
on the
to kill?
banners, it was written final. Everywhere.
Final. No, let's talk about the 26. Those are the semantics that are always there in our football. Let's focus on what's there.
Okay, cool.
Do you know what happened? Do you know what happened afterwards? Clubs were parading their players on social media.
It's an achievement.
Especially
for
this-
players.
Because they're going to Morocco.
Yeah.
Because that was the message you
They
sent.
didn't go.
Players are saying, clubs are saying, no, Mama, I don't graduate one Morocco.
Aurora Bafana never says Valaitsi.
Bafana never lies at all.
I think to them, they're still brilliant players. They will.
So it's not a
I
good
think they will
thing.
bounce. It's not a good thing, but
Yeah.
I mean, let's move.
We'll learn from these things, right?
Yeah, we're going to learn from it. Let's move to
Okay, fine.
positivity.
It's always safe. Then we have the final squad.
Yes.
Your take on the final squad? First of all, we're not going to talk about individual players, but just in general. Then we'll go into something.
I would say, okay, I'm not gonna say names here like you're saying.
Okay.
After I had a conversation with Dida. Now I had a list of 8 players that I said from this 8, 6 will go. So there was no surprise.
Not low hanging fruits, right?
Yeah, that was not
Not
No.
super
from the guys that I said. Because I knew now we are going to cut 6. So I put out a list of 8.
For
that
6
I
will be
thought
cut.
from 6
Can I have 4? That will
Yes,
probably
yes.
surprise me. Of the guys that
surprise you?
Of the
From
guys
my
that-
8.
from your 8.
From my 8.
Yeah.
I would say Mace would be your biggest surprise.
Yeah,
from
true,
my 8.
true.
Yeah. So the guys who were cut were from that list. So I wasn't surprised with any name personally. So I would say in terms of the squad, I would say I'm 95% satisfied. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not. I think for me, I'm conflicted because there are 2 aspects to it. There are individual players whom I would have maybe preferred that they go for their more. They're brilliant players. All the guys who are in the 32, they are brilliant players. On any day, they deserve to be called up for a chance in the national team. Yeah. But also remember, there are players whom I would say, you know what? This guy, I'll name one guy. I'll name for Pist, for instance, for the sake of Pist, his growth and his potential, he deserved to be there. He deserved to be there to be given a chance to shine. But also you look at it from another perspective and say, we are going there, maybe profiling teams that are going to face, and maybe we pick a different player who has a different profile or output to Pist. Then you say, you know what, this player went, he would do the job. So for me, when the list was cut out, I knew that there are players who would make it and those that who won't make it. But there are not so many surprises. Just that maybe I think for me, I would have thought Pist would have been in, and because he's been playing league football and competitive, I would have between Pist and Musika, I thought Pist would have been there. But there are also players who I knew, if you call a national team camp and you have them there, they're going to make it in.
I'm gonna say something, From what you are saying. I don't understand why we have a conversation of between Pist and Musik.
Yes.
I don't know if you're getting me.
I get you.
I don't think Umpilo Dropilo ka gore Musika o tsamaile.
No, that's not it.
You understand?
Yes.
And I think a number of people out there ba batla go e ba
Like
in that space. There's absolutely no need to compare the kids because they're both brilliant and they're both deserved to go. And they're both the future
Yeah, Zebras.
Zebras.
On a football.
You understand?
Yeah.
For me, now I'm answering the question that to answer now the question, did I have surprises? Yeah, probably. Butsile would have been the biggest surprise for me. That's the surprise for me.
Okay, cool. From the 32.
Yeah, from there.
No, from the 32. Butsile was
There, yeah. But on this one, no, I wouldn't have. Messi, not necessarily a surprise because it's a brilliant bowler.
Yeah.
But if someone was to drop, I would have thought of it. But him going, I think, is brilliant.
It's brilliant for him. He deserves to go because he's evergreen. He's been evergreen for a while now. So I think for me, Butsile should have made. I think Butsile's biggest letdown is not from the national team per se. It's from his club because Butsile hasn't really been a prominent figure. We haven't really seen much of him in Orapa colours this season. We've seen him bits and pieces there. And honestly, when he started featuring a lot more, it was towards the tail end of the season. Like, I think towards middle.
But my argument against, he was called up when he was not playing in other games.
He's always been there. He's always been there in the national team. But also that comes to say, horror camp, you don't know what happened in camp. We never knew that. But I think that could have worked against him because, to be fair, he hasn't played a lot of football as much as he would have liked this season. Because you need a chance to shine.
Yeah.
So my theory, my theory on the call-up, my theory on the call-up is that Naki Akanya Moren was calling players who can play at least 2 or 3 positions.
Yeah, I think Butsile was up against Tau. Linanyan's edge was he can play center back, he can play right back. And also he's been playing every minute though in the Galaxy.
Because the number of players who were dropped most of the time,
yes,
they're more of one-dimensional players.
Yes.
Like Elor is a number 8, is a number 8. Elor is a number 10, is a number 10. Elor get right back,
Yeah.
But when you want a lot of options.
Yeah. Because remember,
you need a 2-in-1.
You need a
2-in-1 kind of player.
And chances of us getting a red card or something like that are always also when you take Lina and Ghana, the thing with Butsile, maybe closing up on him, Butsile and Vela, it's pretty much you have the same player.
Sure.
You have the same player, same profile, same frame. So maybe when you look at him, Lina, I'll always say, if you're looking for a different, you can get one of them, not both of them, and then you get Lina who can, when maybe time to shut out the game, he drops back, we can have another right back 3, because there are times maybe we are going to have to play 5 defenders, and they, like he says, he's played every minute and he's been shining, has the experience, has played carefully and up to the group stages. So for me, you find that, like you're saying, players by they can play multiple positions. Yeah. But then on how you look at Musha can play CDM, can play there, can play out on the wing. So
you look at Monty. Monty has played so many positions.
Monty can play.
And I think that played an advantage to him when you look into the final selection.
No, 100%. And also he's been a good performer, I would say, since last season. So I think
but you remember what we said about Monty? Really, Monty, I hope you do a camp by 55 players. It's the first name I said. He's going tomorrow. If he makes this 55, if you call a camp and you call Monty, he will do that. Remember, Monty went through the academy, Future Stars Academy. So Monty is a trained player. Look at the way Monty plays. You can see this guy has immense talent, but also he's trained. If you say Monty, you're going to play as an attacking midfielder, he knows what is expected of an attacking player. So how's in your camp? You're going to pick him, maybe sometimes over a player who's been performing better than him because he knows what's required on camp. He's well developed. You put him as a center, CDM, he's going to perform well because he knows, okay, Memo Kempo, CDM, what are you looking for?
He played center back at Center Chasers.
He's played center back, yes. That's why Monty, he knows the basics of football so well that any position you put of him, how Molebella Otswakwa as a scout, you're going to pick him because he does all the things you are looking for in that positions. He understands football. So for me, I hope he really gets some minutes there, and this is the start of something brilliant, because anything said, he's a baller. Remember, if push comes to shove, he can even play up top.
He plays everywhere.
He plays everywhere.
I think Posibula should be worried of his position.
He might come to the
But he's a brilliant baller.
So,
man. Just give it to
talking
him.
about this kind of utility kind of players, do you think maybe that's where we are going as a country, where we need players who can adapt to more than one position? Because if we're being honest, a lot of the guys who are into the squad right now,
Yes.
they can play different positions. Even when we look into the goalkeepers, their qualities are different. Can distribute, can do. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think football has developed, has evolved.
Yeah.
I get Tatamala is that you need a holistic kind of player. Hey, if you're supposed to be able to perform, you're supposed to be able to perform. You need a well-rounded player. I think that's where the game has gone to, and the player they need to be
able to do that.
To be able to do that.
Yeah.
So you can have like a very one-dimensional player. Football, behind, definitely.
I remember there was a bit of uproar when Coach Morena spoke about SMA. For him, he was speaking from a parent heart, from a coach side of things, to say, you know what, I love SMA, and I'm probably going to go with SMA, but I need SMA to put on some weight defensively.
Yeah.
And everybody was worried, the SMA is an attacker, why should he put some weight defensively? So it goes into what we are saying now, to say, you probably need players who can do so many things. Especially with the levels of Tarang.
Exactly.
Especially with the levels of Tarang, because even in international football, because we are exposed to football really, so many coaches will tell you what I'm not playing so and so because defensively they are not where I want them to be. That time we were the winger or we were the striker.
That time we
And when you put the defending.
Exactly, because even this weekend, just to go ahead, Coach Perez was asked about striker
Mabasa.
Yeah, he doesn't favor Mabasa right now because he feels he doesn't give him enough defense.
Going back.
Yeah. So
Secondary role.
Secondary role.
It has
become primary.
It's primary role.
I'll tell you what, your first job, you will defend. You defend. You are our first to defend. Striker. So with SMA, I'm happy with SMA. Palame playing.
But also,
He's one player or while he listens and
thank you.
Yeah, the interaction that coach you idea.
That is one thing I was going to say. Guys, we've always said Smart doesn't put in the work. He's like, he's more of a shining player, or he's beautiful on the ball, but off the ball, work rate shorter. Even the coach said that. And I think what has been amazing this season, I think when we had that season, what has been amazing this season that maybe we haven't picked a lot, his impact off the ball and his work rate was also it's ridiculous. It's amazing. Who you knew, you just need him to get on the ball and make some magic. So I think for me, especially as a senior player, a lot of young guys look to players like Smart who've been evergreen since more than 10 years in the league, almost maybe 15 years now, that have been in the league, and they can adapt to the changes that are needed. Kanasma is not playing CDM, he's playing central midfield, and he runs the whole field. He goes after the ball. So I think for me, we need players who can adapt. Hailoru, that, okay, me, I'm not so strong on this position, and you are ready to improve on your weak aspect, then you're a player I'm taking to Morocco. So I think for him, good for him.
Harmut training, we don't know what is happening there.
Yeah.
But if we were to speculate, you have a teenage, you have Dunga who was fired in the last few games. Is there going to be a like for like there? Or you want to try to create something for someone?
I personally have my first 11 already.
Yes.
Yeah. Like to take on Senegal. I'm not coaching Marena. I cannot be coaching basically. So I'll make rookie mistakes. I'm rookie in this coaching thing. Yeah. So Chichima will be my goalkeeper.
Yes.
The fullback time I think is Prito. He's
the G is fantastic.
Yeah. Center back I'm gonna have to go with the captain Itzaha Morena. That's Fanta and TT. Then I'd have Zeko and Hooper as my double pivot. Then I'll have
Puppet.
I personally We're gonna have to play happy because
You're gonna have to put.
this Senegal. So I'm gonna
You're
have
gonna have to drop rap and push Coop.
yeah, I'm gonna have.
But you also have
Yeah.
CCTV.
No, TCT will start going. What I'm gonna have Hape and Zeko, then Mutusi. Then Teenage would go to my right. Skabo would go to my left. Dunga would be my center forward.
So if you're answering my question, is that you are going to probably give the primary attacking role to Dunga?
Yes.
The focal point,
Yeah.
I would give it to Dunga. Yeah.
You would probably say?
I'm going to differ. For me, I think in the national team, I think Sergio, I would have Sergio start. Because partnership with TT, Le Mosha, I tend to question it a lot. I think either one of them, whenever either one of them is playing with Sergio, we seem to be a lot more stable. And compared
Kopela, right?
Kopela.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then compared to those guys,
There are 3 players. The one who stabilizes being Kopela.
Kopela and Hana, both of them, he's the one who stabilizes. For me.
I have a different view, but continue.
Yes.
So you start Kopela with
I'll start
With either.
I'll start Kopela with either, but
either of
TT
them.
is captain. But I'll start.
But obviously, TT is gonna-
Obviously, TT is gonna start. Because remember, somewhere along the lines, we're going to need fresh legs, and that's where Mosha comes in to further consolidate to shut the door. And then midfield,
It's definitely not coming in as a center back then.
he's coming in as a centre back.
okay.
Okay. Okay, can I get a coach?
Hey, like you said, we're not good, so I'm gonna make because I'm thinking.
a Facebook critique.
We're going to put in a lot of minutes in the legs.
Yeah.
We're going to get cramps. So somewhere along over 60 or 70, we're going to need a fresh pair of legs. Assuming that Harry still conceded, we're going to need a fresh pair of a fresh lock. So we're going to need those legs.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, TT, Mosha, either one of them with Sergio for me would be where to start. And then my midfield pairing, Zeko hasn't played a lot of minutes now. So I'm worried about that this season. Konan is fresh from the injury. So I'm worried about him starting. So now I would put CCTV, Cooper, I'll have CCTV. Cooper will
That's double pivot. You
double
believe
pivot.
in double pivoting?
I know I'm a double pivot man. I double pivot, not when it's like this.
How much not about believe we're playing Senegal?
You're playing Senegal. So
They're playing the Taranga Rivals,
also
yeah.
one thing also the reason I'll put CCTV on mainly for anything more than anything is his character. He's capable, absolutely capable.
Secure.
But one thing that gives him an edge, the man is fearless. Okay, there's not a single chance where we are going to see him drop his head. So we're going to need his leadership qualities, more midfielding. We're going to need his bullish character. CCTV. But either way, we need confidence there. So I'd have him and Cooper. I'd have Cooper a bit further, nyana. And then CCTV will double pivot.
Makes sense. 100%.
CCTV will double pivot.
I was gonna go for that.
And then Cooper will, because Cooper is a box to box. So I don't think we need an out and out CAM. We just need 3 central midfielders who can work and who can pass the ball. If Cooper has the ball, Cooper can pick a pass. Far right, far right, I would have that guy. Far right, I would
Remember, you have Dunga and Teenage.
I have Dunga and Teenage. No, far right, I would have Teenage. Far right, I would have.
It's occupied. The moment I Dunga is your focal point.
No, Dunga is not my focal point.
Okay.
Far right, I would have Teenage.
Okay.
Because wait, I'm changing. It's not no, because I need actually, wait.
Thank God you're not a national team coach.
No, because Ghana is some guy Senegal. So
You have to be decisive. So here's
Profile
mine.
team.
There are so many players. You have to be
You have
decisive.
3. No, okay, profile team. That 8. My focal point this time, I would have, because I don't want a far right. So I want them to be roomy. So far right, I will have Teenage. I get focal point. Then I will have Vincent. I'll have Vincent there. Sissinyi. Then Skebo, I think it's secure. It's Skebo on the left. Because Sissinyi creates a lot of good chances there and opportunities. And remember,
What can you drop Sissinyi to say?
drop Sissinyi to, that's why I get Sissinyi and Teenage, they have to be mobile because a lot of times they're going to need Teenage to hold on the ball for the oncoming guys. Dunga, I'll have him as a sub because he recently returned from injury and I don't think his legs can carry him 90 minutes against. And
Makes sense.
all of our attackers, they don't have the legs to run 90 minutes at Senegal. So
That's
why as a start, I would have Vincent because Vincent can create spaces and he's quite bullish for his character. So for me, that would be my starting 11. So, yeah.
The only thing I can say maybe from your starting 11 is that I really want Skopelo to play in. I really want Kopelang to play.
Yes.
I think if there's someone we can export directly to Morocco, could be him. But I don't know if he's gonna get any minutes. Because it's competing directly with Mosha.
Yes.
Personally, I told you, though you differ. I've always said, I think Kopela is brilliant, especially technically. Like, he's such a technical defender. He's brilliant. I said, you differ. I said, I feel he needs to welcome.
Yeah.
I personally, for him...
we differ on that one.
For him to make the step up, like from our country
to another level.
To, better level, I personally feel he needs to welcome. For a defender. Do
you know why we differ on that? Do you know why we differ in terms of his skinniness and not skinniness? It's because now I've seen him winning the ball in front of really big, huge people.
Yes.
So I guess keep on some merry game. Number two, my fear is if he does and he gets it all wrong,
he's gonna lose his
he's gonna lose his team.
He's not gonna get it all.
It's not like a bad
it's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not a matter of there has to be a lot of mechanisms to it. That's my fear.
He needs to put some muscle on.
Maybe just a little bit. Because it needs to be so monitored that it's not a lot. Just maybe, it's a small 5 kg, not a lot. Because, I mean, Ramos, the greatest defender, is not exactly a big bulky player. But also, guys, talking of exports, do you know if there's one player I absolutely have no doubt that if he can get just 15 minutes first game, 15 minutes second, and 20 minutes third game, he's definitely gone. Has to be Pondela. I think Pondela is gone.
Do you think Maponda is gone?
I think Maponda is gone.
Maponda is a brilliant player. And there's one thing with me and Maponda, I can't grasp that. There's something missing from my end.
Maponda will take on a player, he'll beat a player. And then his final decision.
That's the thing.
Final decision. If he gets that.
That's the thing.
If he's gone.
I get frustrated 3 times and celebrate him maybe 2 times.
2 times, yes.
That's the thing. Like, he's not that player that I'm going to say, Maponda is going to give us this. Like, it's all right. What do you think? Do you think maybe I'm being harsh on him?
No,
because Messi for me, Messi can't be right? But Messi will bury.
Will bury, yes.
Maponda will give you all the way.
Yes.
But then not bury.
You need an option. That means if you play him, you need someone ready to bury.
I think that's the beauty of life. You can't have everything.
You can't have it all, right?
You can't have it all.
But I think
you'll be stronger here and a little bit weak.
For me,
choose your poison.
Do you know why I say he's gone? Because I think if you look at other leagues, maybe even just the PSL, that you look that's a skill, that's a problem that can be easily solved. Given all his immense talent and his hard work, his hard work, his immense talent. Because his ability to create spaces, take on a man and find himself in good positions. You find that if only his issue is, do I now bury or do I pass?
Yeah.
I think that's something...
That's whatever seconds.
I don't think that's a thing that can cost him.
Personally, like, I do watch South African football. I think Maponda fits perfectly
for PSL.
Even now, even with his... I'm frustrated again. I think
he still rates on the side.
I think he's still a brilliant player all around because Maponda will give you his or 90 minutes or 120 whenever, non-stop, you understand?
Yes.
And even though he'll miss final Pasana or Bola, but still his output is ridiculously good. And like Matt is saying, if Maponda gets some good minutes, careful. I think PSL or other leagues will come running.
So we are putting our head on block for Maponda. Did you guys join me on Kopela?
Kopela, definitely. Kopela,
if he had to get a chance?
If he gets a chance, I'm with him. Although he needs to go. Kopela is a technical player.
Who else do you think? The man will come. I know someone who's already going. I don't know if I have to share. Gone.
My problem with Maponda should go to North Africa.
But I think
who else?
Also, I think if the boy gets some minutes,
Lucita would be a good sell.
But I don't think
is he gonna play? That's the problem.
I think
last game. If you are getting hammered, you might get something.
we are up against Senegal.
No, but I think against them.
No, but game about 3. Since we are you going home or you are here?
Has been practically Morocco, the best 2 teams.
But I don't think we'll struggle against Senegal.
We are playing against DRC.
We never struggle against anyone. We lose, but we never really
lose.
We lose, but we never really struggle. We need to be honest with our boys.
I think the team...
They give it...
I think the team that's going to give us the most trouble, for me, will be DRC. I think DRC is just going to give us
And again, that was more because we are not giving it attention.
We're not giving it attention.
That's what I'm saying. DRC is going to the World Cup. Barcelona with the playoff on the World Cup.
Yeah.
They beat Cameroon to get there.
That's why
They
DRC
beat Nigeria to get there. These guys are not lightweights. Not by
we're treating them as
Actually,
lightweight.
that's the team.
That's
Really,
the team.
what
We are
it's
with
about.
Benin. Benin pushed South Africa all the way.
All the way.
Yeah.
For the World Cup qualification.
Benin wa Darbaha.
So these teams, man, we are up against it.
It's a tough one, eh?
It's a tough.
It's
But I
baptism.
think if there's one guy who can go as well, if you give Monty 20 minutes, he's gone. If he can just have a cameo or two there, he's gone. He
What does that
definitely
mean?
go.
And they're not selling.
No, but if
Bashago.
They're not selling.
but if no, all I'm saying for his footballing career, he's one
Yeah,
guy. who can- But if there's one thing that Monty does, I would say
strong with
I would want him.
Yeah, true.
I would want him to go.
Hey.
I remember.
If
But
you are said wrong,
He was born.
It's a new administration. I think for me, for his footballing career, because he's one player that we don't give credit for adapting to the challenges of whatever team he's at. He fights until
Dude, this is the one
He
player that we
gets-
give credit more than
he
any other
gets-
player in the podcast.
No, we don't. It's not enough. We need more flowers. Because I'm saying
No, he never get any flowers.
We
At
need
this
another
point.
bucket. Give him 20 minutes, he's gone.
Give him-
Because honestly, I think the essence of this is some of the guys who still have a chance to go abroad, should they get a chance, they should take it. But I think they can still go to North Africa. Because North Africa,
I have intel.
yeah, Mosha should go. Because his style of play suits them. For me, a lot of these guys had a chance to get whether it's a 2-year contract.
All these things were ridiculing them, but
national team.
Actually, him. It's paid off. It's paid off.
Paid off. No, this guy.
guy.
Okay, I'm saying Mosha should go. Definitely, he's the one who's go. Sergio should go as well. I think the one person who frustrates me, guys. One person who frustrates me, who, if he doesn't go, he's going to start having bad performances soon. Has to be Johnny. Johnny has no business playing football in big.
No, Johnny has to go. When again, John, we don't need Johnny here. Johnny has delivered everything at most apex performance every day.
Because Johnny is so critical that it's up to us. In every game, Johnny is going to put.
He has the potential assist.
He's going to put in 2 good crosses. We get a corner. He's going to put a beautiful cross. So Johnny, we don't need him in. We are past that. Johnny must go.
Yeah. You talking about Johnny. Johnny is gonna have a brilliant AFCON. I feel it. I'm not quite sure about Rasvela. Do you think he's gonna contend those boys?
I think Rasvela
this
has
is more-
faith in him. Rasvela is a more defensive-minded fullback, right back, right? And I think his primary role defensive.
He's fine.
He's fine, and I don't doubt him. Yeah, he's gonna come up against the Sadio Mane, Ismail Sarr, because they'll be going out wide. But yeah, if there's someone who I believe can do the job more one, that's Alfred Veladi. And I believe what he'll come out of it with his head held high. I have no doubt. Yeah, I have no doubt.
You have been playing with Kosipula. You are dropping him off and returning the number 1?
For me, Chichima plays. For me,
No doubt.
Chichima plays. And also, from a sentimental point, I would give Cabello 1 game, at least the last game. You can't have Cabello not depending on anything. Even
He's
if
equally brilliant.
Even if our qualification is on the line,
Yeah.
I'll play Cabello. He'll do the job.
Yeah.
But I think it would be a kind of a disservice to him to go to 2 AFCONs and come back without an appearance. I would give him 1 game. Yeah.
But also, guys, we are not doing Cabello a favor, okay? We are not there to do him a favor.
Yeah.
Guys, Cabello's been brilliant. Even this season,
Exactly.
look at the number of clean sheets he has. Look at the number of games he's decided for all us. Whether it ends up as a draw or as a clean sheet, as a win. A lot of times when we talk about Cabello, or when people talk about Cabello, the naysayers come in as if we carry a favor. The man is brilliant. The man has proven it. If you're looking for a starter, what puts the other goalkeepers ahead of him? I mean,
I get you.
he can play with his feet.
Both feet.
Both feet, pass the ball from the back. He can pull up a save. Literally has saved penalties. He's saved 2 penalties already this season. So what more do we want from him? For me, Cabello definitely gets a game because we need to honor we need to give our legends the flowers they deserve. By the way, how many games has Cabello played for the national team?
Okay, when I record that thing, it was saying. No, I forgot. I would fact check out.
No,
but I don't agree with it.
But I don't agree with it. But
how many? Moshe has
forgot.
played 87 for the national.
They had something. Let's not talk about statistics. First episode we spoke about the lack of proper statistics. Who else? We have touched base on almost everyone. Pressure on Coach Morana? Or you think is that easy?
I think football comes with pressure by its nature, but I don't think he should be under any more undue pressure and whatnot. Firstly, even though we want results, but we know at this point in time we are not wild beaters. But we should go there and compete. Yeah, we should go there and compete. I think we can try by all means see what's a respectable number 3. Ibere qualify by the number 3. I think we have it in us. If Frika Banta one, one.
But also,
Before AFCON even played.
we know what we are doing.
No,
Definitely one and we're just going to score in the first 10 minutes and then we shut the back door. Senegal because listen, we are unpredictable to Senegal.
What about DRC? I don't think they have Messi, bro. I think Senegal
is going to come to us. To them, we're in blank page.
4 points. We're
getting 4 points. No, definitely.
If you're gonna agree with this.
I'm with him on that one. 4 points, definitely 4 points.
Okay, I reserve my comment.
Because I think we can get a point from Senegal.
That I agree. Okay, I love the optimism in the studio. Because in other teams just a bit. The watch party, they're coming. I think they're planning something called BFA, but also we have something amazing that we're gonna do in Francistown.
Yeah. It's a secret location. But there should know we'll be there, but it's a secret location.
Okay. So anybody in Francistown and surrounding areas, 2023.
Yes.
Check out our page. We'll share what we'll be doing a live shoot there. We'll have a lot of people, former players, AFCON 2012.
And even current players.
Even current players.
Christmas.
So we're probably going to do Francistown and we're probably going to do Maung as well around 2030.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Yeah.
Zebras has 3 games. No, not 3 games. 3 group games. We're not playing 3 games. We are playing more than 3 games. We have 3 group games.
Okay, they have 3 games before the end of the year.
Yes.
Is that better?
Yes. That's better.
Then next year we play 2 more variable.
So, we are almost guaranteed of Ghetto.
Yeah.
Then the other 2 games, I don't know.
I think Ghetto is guaranteed.
Ghetto is guaranteed.
Let's close
now
it.
we should do
Maung
or Kasane.
But we are definitely going to be doing a lot of
AFCON watch parties.
AFCON watch parties, live watch parties. And I think I'm going to put this guys to lodge in the moment, the Shumba Lodge, not that I'm promoting them. I think I'm going to put you guys to watch one of the games there. We normally put in some nice, not watch parties, but some nice chill out kind of sessions there. And also, if you want to invite us for a watch party anyway,
we can do that.
Get in touch with us and we see how we can.
I was going to throw some banter and I don't want to end up being in the bed.
We don't play like that. Let's do it.
AFCON, they'll be playing a lot of 30,000 tournaments.
Yeah, that too. But I have a team. I have a team I support that I grew up supporting. So it's a some Christmas tournament. So maybe I get to play it. No.
MU?
No.
Madikwe?
No. Madumila.
You support Madumila?
Yeah, that's my team.
Is still there.
It's still there.
It's not there.
I think it.
No, it's there. That team is still there.
No, that's
the team I support. So when I'm there, definitely I'm gonna pass by and watch it. No, that team has been there for the longest time. And
okay, cool. Shout out to Zebras, man. All the best. I think the next time we're gonna have this, will be at 23.
Yes.
And will be on Zebras Regalia. Rata Kopakoko, our sponsor anyway.
Yeah.
Genataro Holland or Nyami, are supporting. Give us up, Zebras.
No, not there is a
Shout out to him. The first time I went to Wanela, Mr. Yama himself, even though I felt like it was a bit too tight on him. So, you spoke about Hugo Bros. He doesn't play that one.
Serious.
Yay!
That father.
That time
neighboring countries.
So hey, this guy.
Hugo Bros and Mbokazi.
So imagine, remember when he started his job
for
South Africa? There was a time when he was he was talking bad about us. He was talking bad about Lesotho. God, he's been the past 4 years. He's been talking a lot of. But then he talks his mind. That's the thing.
Oh, can we get a ticket? Oh, we hated him as a country sometime. I think now we are fine.
But I think
because he proved to be such a brilliant.
The thing
he
is,
backs it up.
Yeah, he says whatever he says.
Then
he backs it up
with the results. Yeah,
I understand. Right now, he's been on case even yesterday, he was bad. Paris, they kicked him out. Because sometimes he went because Ureno was there. They kicked him out.
So you think there's some personal issues between him and Lodge? Maybe things that maybe things that maybe lifestyle, blah blah.
No, I think
because he did probably beyond football, right?
He did say something about attitude and whatnot. I think the last time he called up Lodge, he wasn't particularly happy
with his
attitude. Because if I were to compare maybe say Lodge and Mbuli in terms of the past 2 years, they've been like the same in terms of their club careers. They haven't been playing particularly well and much. But we see when Mbuli goes to Pirates, he starts getting some games, good performances. He calls him out. So with Lodge, I don't think it's a performance issue. Yeah, it's an attitude issue. I think Mbuli came to the camp and displayed the right attitude that he wants. So he's in that, almost squaring. Now with Mbokazi, we saw him fuming. He was fuming. I think already he was not happy with Mbokazi going to MLS. Now with the late coming, he gets unhappiness because he's not happy. And with MLS, I see where he's coming from. Because how can I be history Hugo Bruce, Lady Plata, how they did MLS. Hugo Bruce was playing Bongingo Sotongwani when he was Comarisburg United. He was playing him like one of the first players more team shipping high small until he made the move to America. Then he stopped.
But why are they going to America though?
Until now. Cassius Mailula was on fire, was Sundowns. On a national team. Cassius went to Toronto. Hugo Bruce was not happy. And he did say this guy is not going to play for Toronto because
he has been playing about moves to USA.
Yes.
But if you move that side of the world,
it's
football-wise, you're out.
But also it's
because now with the guys, he's disappointed. And from
but the World Cup is in America next year. Do you think that's what maybe influenced Mboka's delay?
The agent.
The agent was looking at money, sharp.
The agent was looking at money?
Let's move.
Then you're in business for money.
What about trying to get into the Europe through maybe the shorter route? I mean, on personal level, Mbokazi might have
but also
some valid reasons. There may not be reasons enough for Hugo. But for him, there might be reasons now.
Now my point is, football is a short game, like we always say. You have an offer now. It's life-changing money. You don't say I'm waiting for 2 years. 2 years is not guaranteed. You might get a career-ending injury tomorrow and whatnot. You take the deal, my guy.
So you're Mbokazi, you would have done exactly.
If I'm in Mbokazi's shoes, I'm taking the deal personally.
I think for me, it goes back to the move. I don't have a problem with the move, or that it's US and he's not going to play a lot of football for sure. But the issue becomes the kind of contract he signed with
Chicago Fire.
You know, when you talk of contracts, I always say, I want an Alvaro Morata contract. If the contract is flexible,
Morata is normally one.
Because Morata always finds it easy to leave any club, that whether he's been there for a month or for 3 months. So that's what I'm saying. For a youngster like that,
it's easy to leave the club if the club doesn't want you, not the other way around.
But but also big clubs are always signing him for some
And
reason.
they're always
Releasing him.
That's fine.
Oh,
but,
but
but either way, the part that we sign him is the important one. You understand? Because for me, it would be sad to see Hugo Bruce sentiments come to pass. What are you going to do in Chicago? What if it would be sad to see the boy not playing or the boy missing the World Cup? Because I think he's one of the brilliant South African defenders, and he's only 19, who's poised for bigger things. So because maybe of background and other things, because football is a short career, he went for the move because financial gain and other things. We need that. I would take the move, but there's the kind of contract he signed should be.
Try to be flexible so that if something goes wrong, you are
flexible,
out.
Or maybe put in a release contract that's not too expensive.
Nobody's going to give you so much money and they allow you to have your terms.
True. Okay,
that's not that negotiation.
You understand?
Hey.
And now, what in terms of talent, I think Mboka is as talented as any young centre back you can have. Like, he's that brilliant.
Yes.
And performance-wise, if he gets chances, I think he'll play. But now my issue is this. I think we are getting some kind of recurring issue. After the M10 final, some people were not happy. I remember we had Coach at the time.
Yeah.
There was like some very video in LA. It wasn't nice. It was just after the final. Uncompromising situations. A lot of our
the other guy who was an actor.
the rapper.
Yeah, the rapper.
Is the rapper.
Yeah. That was after the M10.
That was big Zulu.
That was after.
There's another one with the Judona Etamo Shakaidem or something.
Yeah.
They were out.
So that was after the M10 final. You understand? Now is this after the Kali knockout final? He won. He's in his hometown, Wadebe. Who missed
Why are you late?
Who missed the training.
Yeah.
And as Hugo said, Coach parents again, I'm a lady thing. I'm that girl missed the flight there and
Why was he in Durban again?
Where was he in Durban again? That
Because the final was not even
was in Polo.
Yeah.
And Coach parents.
And he knew what after the final.
He needs to be there. Coach parents, he wasn't happy. He was angry.
Yes.
Unprofessional conduct. Guys. So that's my point. It's a recurring theme. I think it's something that he needs to check out. Otherwise, America will and that will be done for him. Yeah.
So somebody asked me this question I'm asking Yarambo guys, and I said, if the move comes like that, you don't have a choice but to take it. Who and is an experienced coach. You can now in 3 weeks we are playing AFCON. In whatever 6 months we are playing. If to Hugo was 6 months about, only the luxury to say those months.
Yes.
But doesn't work as he has. Especially when we are on attitude.
Yeah.
Coach if he doesn't go.
Yeah.
Because if the coach is already 1 hour coach you angry.
Exactly.
Which means there's a chance that he was gonna lose his
Yes.
It's the team best.
You understand?
Then you're not going to have offers.
Then you're not going to have offers. Then you are all out. Yeah. So for me, I was saying, if maybe they're looking into penetrating the European market, then for me, I think that was a brilliant move for him.
Yeah,
because it should be easy for him for Europe to have eyes on him when he starts.
When MLS.
Yeah. But Hugo was saying something about MLS too again.
Yeah, I think he's going to MLS.
It's quite a lot. It looks like there's less research in it.
But I don't know. But I don't think.
But Lennon said he doesn't know, so maybe we don't even have to talk about it.
Because the numbers that
are confirming it.
Yeah, the numbers that are being rendered about, I don't think somebody's gonna throw over 55 million for a player. Yeah, for a player.
Don't forget it's the rents.
Yeah, 55 million rent.
Yeah,
it's still a lot of money for MLS. It's still a lot of money for MLS.
Yeah,
for a player, MLS too. I highly doubt it.
But let's see.
And also,
but let's wish him all the best, man. Yeah, he deserves to be at the best story.
No, he does. And like I was saying,
let's hope he doesn't become.
He doesn't end up on the same path.
He's on the path already.
He's on the path. Let's hope he changes.
Let's hope he changes.
And all the signs are there. He's young, his parents captain, he's lifting trophies, he's making
the DNA.
This is like all my bizarre.
So kids can't be like Relemufuge.
Really?
Kids can't be like that guy.
I don't know why.
But really, also look at
no problem, kid.
Look at it's not
no issue.
No issue. But also, really is one guy who's from. I don't want to say a well-off family, but it's a well-structured home that his parents are closely monitoring his career. They're there in the picture.
And
Even
all-
in
And they
games,
understand a
and
little
they
bit.
also
understand that.
Relen's father played football
Exactly.
to like a certain good level.
Mvela,
I think to
Mvela,
first division.
Mvela.
And he has relationships with this
So
these
he-
guys when
yeah.
he said anyway. So he
So that's
probably-
why the parents are very. If you have to compare to Europe, really is like the Bellingham brothers.
Bellingham, yeah, also.
To a certain extent, Bom Lewis Kelly,
Yeah.
Bom Mbappe, who the parents are really there and they understand the football business. And you have to understand the football business. And Shukuru also a showbiz superstar will always do better in showbiz than when I go on old and
because I know that I see expectations and some potholes.
and he's picking up good form at the right time. So we expect him to light up AFCON and Bafana Bafana to win AFCON. So thank you.
And that's the
So
one-
obviously when you talk about this, how do I haters of that other team?
No, but
I'm out of South Africa.
But we're not-
I'm in
You're in East
I'm in UK now.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about Mo Salah. They're calling him Mohamed Salah now. I'm not talking about Mo Salah. But changing the different
He's my-
details. I'm talking Mohamed Salah now. We're talking about Mo Salah, man. Do you expect him to have a lighted up kind of AFCON with all these issues?
I don't think he'll particularly light up AFCON, but obviously he'll be a key player for Egypt. I don't think he'll light up AFCON. Personally, I don't think he'll do that.
I don't think it's ever lit up AFCON.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't think it's gonna change. He'll be okay, but I think we need to accept Mo Salah now is not Mo Salah 2 years ago. The legs are moving, man. And he's benchable now. I think he also needs to accept it.
Is he benchable?
But also
he's been benched.
He's being
Man,
the
you can be
scapegoat.
benchable. You can be benched.
I
They're
think
two different things.
For me,
Yeah.
Slot played a good move, Owen. Let's face it. Slot knew things were not coming together because you remember
Create some tension,
create some attention and divert the attention from him because no one is talking about Slot getting the sack now.
Yeah.
But he's talking about how Mo Salah is disrespectful and everything. But remember we talked about it when Slot was signing a lot of players or the kind of profile, the player profile is a Slot that designer. Now questionable into the Liverpool, the setup at Liverpool. Liverpool were a heavy metal team. They don't knock about the ball and shine on the ball. They just take the ball, pump forward, overwhelm you with their forward play, persistent until they get the goals. Trent is at right back, pumps it forward. Yeah, it was that. It was Klopp's heavy metal. So now you bring in Vets, what are those guys?
They
Hey,
want to fill the ball.
Vets wants to be on the ball. So like we said, if Vets is on the ball, where's Salah? That's why Salah is not performing, by the way. Also, because Salah knew that Bolo Liverpool Bolo has own midfielding, find Salah. He'll decide it's always find Salah. Now you are giving the ball to Vets. Salah how Vets wants to create something. Vets Salah ball. Salah pass, the assist goes to Salah. Now Vets is not creative.
So Salah had some offers
Yes.
before I signed on this.
Go Saudi.
Mostly.
Yeah.
And I think I spoke to you about it when I said I think he should go.
No, I thought
he should have gone.
Like last summer, he should have went,
Yeah.
and I think he'll still go this kind of year. I think Job for Europe is done, and his legacy should be very much intact. He found Liverpool in a late 30s, 70 league.
He gave them two.
He gave them 2 league titles.
Yes.
He gave them Champions League
and all these other trophies.
and all this FA Cups and whatever.
Shout out to the guys in studio. Maybe one last question. Apart from Zebras, who do you think is going all the way?
I think my sentiments from here I can say them on Facebook.
Okay. I'll check out your Facebook
Yes.
I would say-
statement after this.
Okay, if they avoid each other, I have 3 teams who will make the last 4 if they avoid each other:
Yes.
Senegal, Morocco, and South Africa.
So from our group, we're position 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think South Africa will go all the way. Sure.
I think Bafana Bafana.
Morocco is a given. Eh? I think Morocco is a given. No, Morocco is a given. I love that team. I love what they're doing as a country, as a footballing country.
But let me tell
I'm
you,
in love with
for
the entire
me,
thing. I just don't like with how they're trying to center the AFCON around a lot of their kind of way. There's so many rules and laws that come up each and every day.
Forget
AFCON,
forget the laws and the-
World Cup, yeah.
Yeah,
No, the one in Tang.
Yes.
Yeah,
USA.
USA.
Just
There's
too
so much
political.
of dons around it. I don't know if it's going to affect the team it's heading but anyway, I see Morocco, I see South Africa. I'm not sure about the Lions.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't have 3 or 4. All 4 things.
Okay.
Zebras,
For me, I think Morocco. For me, Morocco will go all the way on one condition: they avoid teams from the southern
Zedaway.
hemisphere, from Kwan. Morocco has a bad record against teams of Kwan. Morocco is not going to beat South Africa. Morocco can't beat Zambia. They struggled against Zambia. Morocco struggles against DRC. Even your Zebras, Hela Zebras, team is
shout out to watching the podcast. We call it out. See you in Francisco. Yeah, we cannot expect.
Zebras Samudimu.
Producer, Hedis.
Morocco is struggling.
Hey, get to Bafana Bafana.
Yes, South Africa is winning the AFCON.